there, this is Angel. Thank you for joining me at the Natural Lifestyle Show today. This is the first video in a series where I'm going to be making some raw vegan food for Thanksgiving. Today we're going to be making raw dressing. This is really good. We made it earlier today and we loved it. Our ingredients we have here, we're going to get started. So we have 1 apple, cored and sliced. We use Fuji apples because it's the kind that we really love. And I have the little Ninja chopper here. Of course you can use your food processor, but I'll do this today in the Ninja. And just do 2 batches because I'll do the apples separately and then do some other ingredients together. And this really puts together the flavor of Thanksgiving, and all of the flavors together, they just contrast and complement each other. It's really, really delicious. I actually dreamed this up, taking a nap one day. Yes, I dream about recipes. So here we go, slicing up the apples. And that's fine there. And I've got a bowl here, I'm putting these in. Really exciting to have a meal of healthy, raw vegan food for Thanksgiving that's really delicious. I think that food for the holidays should be really delicious and good. And maybe it's a little bit more fattening than it usually is, but like 2 days a year, you know. So that's a cup of cauliflower and a handful of walnuts. I'm not going to use all of those because I still am watching out for the fat content, because there'll probably be other dishes that have fat in them too, and you know, I just can't help myself from trying to be a little healthy there. Okay, so grind up the walnuts and the cauliflower. This is the same way you make cauliflower rice, and I made some of that the other day. Cut up some shiitake mushrooms, a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. It was delicious. Okay, so put the cauliflower and the walnuts in here with the apples. And naturally you're going to need some lemon or lime juice or some kind of citrus juice on it to keep it from browning, but not only does it serve that purpose, it's quite delicious in this recipe. It really adds a flavor that I don't think that it would be complete without, really. I've always liked dressing okay, but this recipe I love. I mean, we just ate it up. The first batch is gone. And this is poultry seasoning. I picked it up at Whole Foods over the weekend, and I checked a few different ones, and they all have the same seasonings in it, so I guess any poultry seasoning would be fine. And here I'm using a half of a tablespoon. Earlier I put in around, then when it come out, I put in around 2 teaspoons. You can taste it, see how you like it. And that's about 2 teaspoons there, half a tablespoon. Stir that up. It's going to have kind of a little bit of a brownish color because of the poultry seasoning, and which really, if you think about it, I guess it makes it more stuffing-like, more like the traditional stuffing, and it just smells so good, and it tastes better than it smells. Really, it does. I'm just so happy with this. I really thought about what ingredients and what flavors would go well together, and I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. Now I don't use salt a lot, but on this dish I'm going to put some Himalayan salt and some chives, some fresh cut up chives, and this is about 2 tablespoons of chives. And any of these ingredients you can use as much or as little as you want, but you know, when I put this this recipe together, I thought these proportions were great. And it looks marvelous. It looks so festive. This could be a dish for every day or for any a special occasion, really. And I'm going to put it in this glass here because it really has kind of like the colors of Christmas too. With the apple peel and the chives, it really gives it kind of a Christmas color. So it's very festive. And I thought it would look really good served up in this beautiful little cup here. Of course, you can serve it any way you want to. And like I said, I will be making several videos about once a week between now and Thanksgiving to just give you some raw, vegan Thanksgiving recipes, just to let you know that you can have a delicious raw vegan Thanksgiving and very nutritious. So we'll see you next time at the Natural Lifestyle Show. Thank you so much for joining us.